Hey guys, why drinkers make more money than sober people? Yeah, I knew it. I just knew it. Okay, now we can all just go to the bar now. Let's take a shot. I'm getting this information from the book titled Barking Up the Wrong Tree. It is written by a director, like a Disney director or something. And he basically explores the differences between the extremely successful and then the rest of us mediocre people, you know. He explores it through statistics and different studies. They have actually found through research that if you're an extroverted person, you're a lot more likely to make more money. So extroverts are also more likely to progress more in their career, get more promotions, get better positions. So they found that the top 20% of the most popular high school students went on to learn 10% more in their adulthood than the least popular 20%. So if you're not as social and extroverted, you're kind of more likely to not make as much, which is pretty unfortunate. But there's some good news, which I will get to. So in terms of the whole drinking thing is extroverts tend to go out and drink with their coworkers, right? Let's go for beers after work, hey. Like, you know, I've done that. And when you do that, you form bonds with your coworkers. You often form valuable connections that allow you to advance in your career. You become their friend. So they're more willing to want to give you a promotion. They're more, you know, they like you more. They're more willing to want to give you a raise and stuff like that if you're like out partying with them. Totally makes sense, right? So there you go. They actually found through a study that drinkers earn 10% more than sober people. I just want to like shove it all in those like sober moms' faces, be like, well, actually, no, I won't actually do that, but you know, maybe I will. So if you're not extroverted, there's good news. If you want to become an expert in your field, it's mostly introverts who do that. That's because introverts aren't out partying, drinking, hanging out with friends. They are at home actually working on their shit and building the necessary skills they need to like be a badass at whatever field they're in. Research also showed that 89%, that is like basically almost all of Olympic athletes identify themselves as introverted, which, I mean, like, when you think about it, you're like, well, duh. I mean, they are alone training all the time. Alone. Like, they don't have time to go out and party and shit. They are working on, you know, skiing or whatever the fuck they're doing. That is just one interesting kind of takeaway I took from this book. This book was really dope. I actually read the book summary from the app called Blinkist, which provides non-fiction book summaries for you guys. The top-selling non-fiction book summaries, you know, if you want to just read like 20 books in one day. Check out the link below. It's an app. That's where I got all this information. I would definitely recommend reading this book because you will learn a lot more interesting stuff about what divides extremely successful people from extremely unsuccessful people and just like, you know, mediocre people. Like, for instance, emotionally stable, introverted people make the best investment bankers, which I was like, okay, you know, yeah, I could see that. I mean, because you can be introverted, you can be like a total like fucking mental case. So yeah, emotionally stable, introverted people make the best investment bankers, which, you know, obviously that's good to know if you want to like get an investment banker for yourself. So anyways, that's another odd thing I learned from this book. Definitely check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!